And here's the most competitive out of the video. It turns out that OCG has 2 bottomless things. Shows how much intelligence I have. And right here I just summon Taken Defense instead of much things, instead of playing into Max, which I think is better in the long run. Because yeah, he has 2 bottomlesses right there, that's just broke. And showing off end phase MSTs. Buffs. And then right here, like, I was lucky I didn't MST the Theosophy thing. Actually, it probably would have been better if I MST the Theosophy thing, but oh well. Right here, he uses Theosophy to target Messenger Lada and misplays. Yeah, just doing plays. Pretty standard Madolche plays, I feel. I haven't seen much other people play the deck. Right there I misplayed, I shouldn't activate the check that. I'm still learning the deck, it's been a while since. Sorry about that. It ended up not mattering though, just because I did, you know, wait to summon the fairy before doing that play so I could make Agonier. He couldn't top deck this thing. That thing's just stupid, by the way. It's Tiaramisu. No, nothing new. And just win. And you know, even if he had something to stop that, I can summon Anjelly and search out another Anjelly, so at that point it was sad. And then this duel is it was pretty good too. Another fine example of upstart, I think. No, it's not. Right there I summoned Madolche instead of Anjelly just because I had both Messenger Ladas in my hand. So I thought it'd be better to do that. And then he does artifact plays. Honestly, like, I don't really care though because he didn't have the Hyper Librarian guy, so it doesn't really matter which plays he does. The blue guy is strong though. Like, that's one thing they have going for him with that blue guy. Summons the Durandal for some reason. If he would have, like, this play helps me out so much. If he would have summoned the one thing. Oh yeah, by the way, here, I think I should pause it right there. The reason I MST'd into blind MST'd into an artifact player is because, like, he would have been gaining advantage, but he wouldn't have really done much just because I would have been in a really good position still. And as I was saying before, like, if he would have Zenmaya'd my back row, I probably would have been game. So Zenmaya just would have destroyed me. I would have not hit that call, and yeah. But here's the deck profile. It's, I don't know. I'm not sure it's standard. I just kind of threw it together. So for the Madolches, you got the Madolines, obviously, because the Madolines are broke as hell. You got the Anjellys, because the Anjellys are broke as hell. And then you got the Hoot Cakes. You definitely want to be playing all 3 of those, just because, like, you need all 3 of them at some point. If you draw multiples of them, you need them in your deck to summon off them to do combo plays. So, yeah. And you only want to play 2 Messenger Ladas. 2 is the perfect number. 3 is too much. 1's not enough. Actually, 1 would be good, but it's just the fact that you draw it. So yeah. And yeah, and then I play the 1 Mulefili. Like, Mulefili and the Messenger Ladas are just monsters that you really just don't want to have. Mulefili is necessary though, because Mulefili, like, it gets all your plays off, but more likely than not, they're gonna have something to answer your play. So, like, I mean, Mulefili's nuts, but it's only nuts if they have nothing to answer. In that case, it doesn't really matter because they have nothing to answer. But, you know, Mulefili does stuff sometimes, so I play it. 2 tour guides, because 3, I didn't want to play 3. I didn't want to play the, I didn't want to play an odd number, and I didn't want to play the Night Assailant, so I just decided to keep it at 2. Even if you do draw both, opening up Anjelly, banishing Anjelly with 2 cake, and then making Message Gelato and Message Gelato switching out something is just the nuts anyway. It's so nutty that doesn't even matter that Tour Red was a -1. So, yeah. And, getting a little bit ahead of myself. I forgot what I explained the first time. DD Crow. DD Crow is just too pro. Like, I love DD Crow. Like, it's never dead in any matchup, pretty much. Like, it always has something to do. At the very least, it's hoot cake food. But, like, all the decks that exist in this format, 3-axis, Atlanteans are not Atlanteans, Mermails are not dead. Like, the most competitive deck that probably won't be hurt by it is, Geargia, but even then, like, Geargia can be hurt by it. There's certain things, like, you can hit their, accelerator targets, I guess. Not really too sure about that, but yeah. You can hit Redox if they play Redox. They play Call of the Haunted, actually. Some do. Because, Bear destroys armor, and then they Call the Haunted at in phase. I'm not good at teaching people to play Geargia. Dark Hole, it's the nuts. You saw that artifact play where he summoned all 3 of his monsters. If I had Dark Hole, it wouldn't have mattered. 3 Upstart Goblin. 37 cards is the most optimal number. Patrick Hoban is right about that. That's why the card's pretty much named after him now. So yeah, 3 MSTs. Well, I'm still explaining why Upstart Goblin is really good. Apparently I went on pretty long explaining that. Yeah, I explained how in that one duel I Upstart Goblin into Madolche, which just starts me Anjelly. 3 MSTs, MST is just the nuts as you saw against the artifact player. Book of Moon. Book of Moon's really good. Lances are really good. I mean, there's not much to say about them. Actually, Lance, there's something to say about it. Lance, I was considering playing Dress over them, but I'm not too sure right now. Both are really good, but there's some situations where Lance is better, and some situations where Dress is better. Like, the 200 difference does make a difference. Like, both on you. Dress making, okay. Don't explain that, apparently. Tickets. Ticket's good. Ticket's mostly only there for the OTK. I never really use it outside for, like, the floating part is just a plus, but, like, you never really want to use a ticket for that, especially since I'm only playing 1. 2 Chateau. Chateau is, I decided to play 2 Chateau because usually you only want to play 3 of the spell cards. And, like, there's field card wars still existing because TCG still has the rule of only 1 field card being allowed. Bottomless, Mirror Forces, Torrentials. The only back row I really need to explain is Dust Tornado and Breakthrough Skill. I felt that Dust Tornado is necessary just because it's too good. It destroys tankies, it destroys all the back row. There's no heavy storm, so the extra 2 is really nice. And the Breakthrough Skill, pretty much what decides Breakthrough Skill is that, it's either going to be Breakthrough Skill or Phoenix Chain. And, with Anjelly, your monsters aren't really going to be being destroyed by battle, so I felt that Breakthrough Skill is just better, just because it can't get MST'd. Not that, you get to just negate an effect twice, so negating an effect twice is really useful, especially against, Dolga. It's a really good example, is Dolga on the card. Evolsars, people are going to be trying to play them, so, I feel that's necessary to try to stop this. And, Felgrand freaking shuts this deck down, so if you just Breakthrough Skill the Felgrand, it's pretty good. As for rank 3s, I only play 4 rank 3s just because, like, they're the best rank 3s in my opinion. You don't really need Invoker anymore. I decided on 2 Levier instead of the one Invoker just because, with only 2 Message Gelato, if you draw 1, then you're not going to have the other one inside your deck anymore, the Invoker play. So making Invoker dead, and then if you need the second, if you really need like the rank 3 summon scenario, then Levier is just better because Levier is always live. There's always a banished Anjelly if you're making that play. So unless they like Burial from different dimension Burial, Alucard. I play Alucard just because I play tour guide. You know, just tour guiding in the Alucard is really good. It's really good in the Gyukia matchup. You know, just stop their armor, obviously. It might buy you a turn. Aghaneer. Aghaneer is really good because, like I said, if you play Ticket right, Ticket summons from the deck, and then from that point you make an Aghaneer and you have Tiramisu. Crazy Box. Crazy Box is really good. You know, there's the difference between Crazy Box or Acid Golem in this deck, personally. I chose Crazy Box, just because I feel Crazy Box is better. You can sit on Crazy Box longer than you can sit on Acid Golem, just because Acid Golem, you know, if they don't have the skill drain, then you're taking 2,000 and there's no real way to get rid of it. So Dark Hole. Tiramisu, the nuts, Papal Operative. You know, you're running the random shit, like, you know, if they have Scarecrow, you can play around it, just attack their monster with 0 attack or something. Marshmelons, a bunch of random shit. Yeah, Papal Operative is just really good in general. So yeah, the next card is 101. 101, no need for explanation. And usually I avoid playing cards that aren't released. Oh yeah, I talk about Extinction Knight. I talk about how I run into it a lot just because I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In so long that, like, I forget that this thing exists, to be honest with you. Like, I haven't played it for 4 months. But Extinction Knight does exist, and you should watch out for it. Don't commit everything to the field. Number 82 guide. Number 82 guide is really good, I feel. Just because, like, the 2,000 attack directly. It's a universal rank 4, and then it has a random effect of just not being able to be attacked if you control spell card. So that's just personally, I think, too good. Like, so yeah, I feel that this card's gonna be in a lot of extra decks. Just because, like, you get to attack with 2,000. Imagine being in that position where they have everything, and you have no way of getting over it, but then you just make a 1-card rank 4 and just win. Direwolf. When you don't want to quite commit to an Extinction Knight, Maestro, Bistweller is best one, Cowboy. Cowboy's the second best one. But anyway, guys, Echo Juice, and I'm out.